it occurred to me just before I started this stream that I call these fresh, organic, homegrown memes. Because that's what they are. All of this is just, it's a massive post. We gotta be frank with ourselves. What is that? Honestly. Hello, and welcome to my little corner of the woods. Once again, we are working on our little Aboleth friend. And I love that rhyme. Today, we are going to get started on drawing in his actual lines. Because his basic sketch is pretty much done here. I never did the bottom fin down here with his little saily bits, but I can pretty much wing those once we get to the actual lines on it. So I'm just going to adjust all of my settings on this brush here. You never really want to go 100% on the hardness for your lines, because then they just don't fit together. But you really don't want them too soft either, because then it's all blown out and the lines just blend into the background. It's always best to make sure you're kind of naming your layers as you go, because otherwise you're going to get lost. I use a billion layers, especially when I'm coloring things, and if you get too many, you never know what's on what layer, and then you'll find like a tiny little single dot, like this little guy right here, and you'll never know what layer it's on, and so you go to erase it, and you just can't find it. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the smoothing tool, and I think we've got a nice point right in the bottom, right here, between this bit here and this bit here. So we've got a hard edge and a hard edge. And so this will give us a nice finite line for us to start at. It's always harder to draw in the horizontal lines than the vertical ones. You gotta kind of lean over the drawing tablet. We'll just give that a shot. Nope, that looks awful. Nope. 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 I like that one. That one can stay. Yeah. And that's more or less how I do my line work, is I just draw a line and undo it about 30 times until I get the one that I like. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that will work. And sometimes it's better to just overshoot and come back and erase it later. And now at this point I don't really need my reference picture just right at the moment, and it's actually kind of in my way of this tentacle. It's a little bit distracting, so I'm just going to turn that off. We're going to go ahead and get this line. I'm going to go from the bottom on this one towards the lines we've already got. Yeah. And you can see, definitely while I'm doing this, I'm not always 100% following exactly where my sketch is. And that's not really the purpose of a sketch. The sketch is just to give you like a basic block to follow, but if you draw in a line and you like it better, then there's no reason not to keep it. Close but no cigar. It's certainly an odd saying at this point in time. That doesn't really work anymore in today's society. I don't think I know anybody who smokes cigars. Nobody wants a cigar. It's not really synonymous with a good thing anymore. That's a bad curve. Ooh, that came out kind of interesting. Could work with that. Gotta curve this back up a little bit in order to get a good S off of the end of it. There we go. Ready. It occurred to me just before I started this stream that I call these fresh, organic, homegrown memes. Because that's what they are. All of this is just, it's a massive post. We gotta be frank with ourselves. What is that? Honestly. And it fits perfectly. That's my name. My name is Fennec, and it's Scottish. That's a Scottish name, traditionally. And Fennec in Scottish means swamp farmer. So I'm a farmer. I farm fresh, organic, homegrown memes. That's what I farm. It's those dank memes. Fresh from our fields, straight to your home. No better way to get your memes. Gotta consume them chuckles. Get your daily allowance. Pick up the lads at 2 a.m. hunting for them beans. Or for the Aboleth, innocently sleeping in his bed to kick him in the face. You know, one of two. You got that sort of odd thickness happening here. Horizontal lines. My absolute nemesis. It's a little bumpy, but that's more of the cartoony kind of style we're going for here. It's looking good. I'm gonna get this line here in, and that's connected to that tentacle down there, I think. This area was giving me trouble the last time. And of course this time it's just like an absolute breeze, no problems at all. Beautiful. Completely done. Wonderful. Why not try the bow tie? And there we are. That's the entire underside of his jaw done. Yeah, that's not bad. But a quick save. You gotta learn. Always save your work like 8,000 times. Because if you don't, you will be sad. Actually gonna turn the smoothing up just a little bit. Actually about doubled it. Just a little bit, he says. And do this tail bit. Yes. This one here. And then this big one back here. I'm gonna zoom out. Oh no. Like we said last time, the Aboleth does not need a booty. Yes. That one's a little nub. I don't know why it's a nub, but it's a nub. Might have gotten stuck in a door, I guess. Right, and we'll keep the smoothing on to do this bit. Ew. Oh god. Hats are so hard. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Get his face in. Hello, Terabera. Welcome in. Glad to see you here. I hope you are enjoying me rambling to myself about doing the line work on this strange creature. He's certainly looking some type of way. And hello, Telonix. Welcome in. Glad to see you again. These are the spines holding up the structure of the very thin skin on all of this sail here. It's kind of like a leaf. Like a really crumply old leaf. Like the best kind of leaf. Like you step on it and it does that big old crunch. Like that kind of leaf. And have this coming over the top of it here. Ah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's better. Only need like one spine, maybe two. Get that. Maybe a little bit on the back one, just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. Pop some of that in there. There. Now we get the planned spines where they're supposed to go. Get some. Get this in here. I think that looks like it's all of our major lines here, other than the mouth. Mostly they just half circle right here and they're just kinda hanging out. And we get to the mouth. The mouth is a little bit tricksy. This is where we go back to our reference picture. That is a whole lot of tooth. I'm gonna give this another layer to do the teeth on. I'm gonna make the layer on the lines less opaque and do the layer above it maximum opacity. That way we draw the teeth on top and then erase the gum line underneath. So we've got gums in between teeth after the fact. It's only cheating if you didn't draw it the first time. That's today's lesson. The absolute best stream. Just watching me duplicate these teeth. Erase that one because it doesn't fit. I'm getting like major megalodon vibes. This is just reminding me of Jurassic Park and that poor, poor babysitter in Jurassic World. What did she do to deserve that? Like, the most graphic death in any of the Jurassic Park movies, and it's just this poor Irish babysitter. That poor girl. Spoilers for Jurassic World, but like, if you haven't seen it at this point. But she just gets like passed from dinosaur to dinosaur until eventually the megalodon just like snaps her up and it's just awful. I'm like, why her? What does she do? Like, she's just trying to do her job, dang. You guys have something against Katie McGrath? Like elite hacksaw. To go right there and erase the gum lines. There we go. Terrifying ring of teeth. For the tube with teeth. Oh wow, that's horrible. Yikes. You are a terror, sir. A true terror. As it stands, I think that's going to be it for our line work. Pop that out of here. And there we go. This is our Aboleth. That's our stream. So I will see you next time, and thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. So I'm a farmer. I farm